So, hello, this is another video from Mrs. L2H DnT. Once again, we hear Fat Boy Naz bagging shit out on everyone else on YouTube. He seems to think that it's okay for him to once again name my children, talk about my children on YouTube. Why is that, Naz? You think that you are bigger than anyone else? Guess what, mate? You're not. You're not even a grain of sand in our world, mate. You spend most of your time at home playing PlayStation. Get a job. You're just so stupid. You and Blake are both dumbasses. You've got nothing to bag shit on people directly. You have to pick on their children. And as for you saying, if someone dies in someone's family, that's karma. Well, mate, that's not nice. Karma will eventually bite you in the fucking ass.
Fat ass.
Yeah, fucking fat ass that you do have. No one said jack shit about your family, because we don't give a shit about your family. None of us do. Because they're not important. And neither are you. You need to shut your fucking trap and play the game, because that's what it is. It's a fucking game. You can't distinguish between real life and a game. You're so busy saying shit about my kids. They're 3 and 5 years old, you fucking nut. Don't speak about my children, and don't even mention my children anymore. You want to bag shit out on me. I don't care. Jeez, whatever you could say could never hurt me, mate. I mean, all I have to do is look at your face and realise, damn, thank God I'm not as ugly as you.
Looks like a fucking smashed crab.
You know what, mate? You guys are all fucking idiots. Like, I see constantly you bagging shit out on people and bagging shit out on people who've just had a family member pass away. How dare you? You are pieces of shit. Actually, you're lower than pond scum, man. Fish wouldn't even touch you. You're like fucking algae. You need to realise that you're fucking hated by everyone because you guys are so insensitive about the way people feel and the things that you say. One day you will be a father. Probably not, because you're trying to get a vagina. But if that day does come, which I pray it doesn't, you will feel what it feels when people say that you do horrible things to your children. Scum like you guys should never have been born. And I feel sorry for your mum that she has to sit here and listen to you talk constant shit about people's kids. We wouldn't say nothing about your children, or we wouldn't say anything about your nieces and nephews. Because at the end of the day, they have nothing to do with this game. And all you give a shit about is the PlayStation Network. If you got a job, maybe you would be able to get a life. Because you say that you've got all this money in your bank, rah, rah, rah. Welfare doesn't count. Just because you don't have to pay rent at your mum's house because you're on welfare, that doesn't count, mate. Get in the real workforce like me and DnT are. We work for every dollar that we have, and we have raised our children perfect. So if you've got something else to say about that, then you can go get fucked, because what you say, we don't care. And I know there's a lot of people out there on the PlayStation Network are thinking exactly the same way as we do. You're a piece of shit, and that's why you get bullied, because you don't know when to shut your fucking fat trap. I don't care about your brother, I don't care about your sister, your mum or anything. It's got nothing to do with them. You at the moment, I'm really pissed off. And like I said to you last time, you bring up my children and I will start going off my head. Because I will report you to the federal police when it comes to the Convention Rights of a Child. Because once again, you have brought my children into a situation which makes them feel unsafe. I suggest you look it up on Google if you know how to do it. Look up the UN Convention of Rights of a Child And you will see that it is a federal offence to bring up anything about children that aren't true facts. If you have proof of this, by all means, prove it. Don't talk shit, because that's all you're good at. So, all I can have to say is that I'll be looking forward to your next video. And all you're going to do is talk smack about my kids again. Well, mate, if you've got nothing else on DnT or anyone else for a fact, then don't even fucking say anything, because they have more shit on you. We don't give a shit about your bank. I have nothing to do with that. Neither does my kids. So don't bring us into your fucking lame ass shit, because it's got nothing to do with us. Talk shit about DnT? Fuck, I don't give a shit. He's a big man. He can talk about himself. He can stick up for himself. And so can George. He can stick up for himself too. And everyone else. Including everyone else. Do not dare bring children into this shit, because they have nothing to do with it. So, this is Mrs. DnT from Australia. Kiss my ass, faggots. Bye.
And I'll fucking, what I'll do, I'll expose every fucking single fucking family member that he's got.